Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. I am finally feeling like I'm not lying in bed dying of all of the sickness. So I just want to take a quick second and thank you all for all of the lovely messages, for all of the comments on my post today. I've been sick in bed all day today and you guys have just been so wonderful. So I just want to send you all my love. I so appreciate your love and support. So just know how much I love you and I appreciate every single one of you here on my page. So I wanted to just do a quick live. I finally got in the shower. I took a shower. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I put my gym clothes on. I'm thinking I might do a really easy gym routine tonight just to kind of keep me accountable and keep me going through the weekend here. Even though I'm still under the weather, I thought it would be really good for me. And I wanted to share because I've had some really amazing conversations tonight with some of you all, and it really got me thinking and inspired. So I wanted to just kind of pop on real quick and give you my top 3 tips on how you can beat the stigma of perfectionism. Do I have any perfectionists out there? If I do, go ahead and comment perfectionist below because I'd be typing right now, be like, that's me. I'm a super duper uber perfectionist. And it's something that I really struggle with. And actually this time being sick in bed the past 2 days has really kind of, I don't know, it's been a valuable lesson for me. So I kind of just wanted to share it with you because I've been chit-chatting with a lot of you guys talking about your health journey. And I'm just realizing that so many people are struggling from this. So I hope that you get a lot of value out of this video tonight. If you do, if you love my page, just go ahead and give this a quick share for me. That really does help me out. I so appreciate your love and support. And if you're a brand new friend, don't forget to comment new below so that way I can circle back around and connect with you and say hi. If you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto now 1 year. I just hit my year mark in November. I'm down 60 pounds. I'm loving what this lifestyle has done for me. And I get to stay home all day and just help you all on your health journeys, which is just, it's everything to me. It's my heart and my soul, and it's totally my dream come true. So let me say hi to a few people real quick, and then I'll go ahead and get started and get into the content here real quick. So let's see who we have. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Mel. Hi, Sarah. Who else? Tammy. Priscilla, sorry, my phone's going really slow here. Who else? Hi, Maddie. Hi, Carol. Thanks for the love, Joseph. Who else? We've got Anthony, Craig, Andrew, Misty, Ashley. So happy to have you all on here tonight. So I wanted to kind of chit chat about this whole perfectionism thing. And I think that this is really a problem this time of year because I find that a lot of people are really, it can be obsessive where we're worried about coming up with the perfect holiday, I don't know, Christmas routine, whatever holiday it is you celebrate, it doesn't matter. A lot of us, sorry, this one piece of hair is like giving me trouble. But a lot of us feel the pressure to like deliver the perfect holiday experience for our friends and family. Does anybody feel that pressure? If you do, you can go ahead and comment pressure below. And I was just chit-chatting with a lot of people today, talking about their health journey and just kind of getting to know them a little bit. And they were talking about, I've made so many mistakes. I've fallen off of my keto wagon. And then it would start to happen where everyone would just start to automatically put themselves down. Whatever it is, I'm eating all the things, I'm off track, I feel bad about myself, I feel disgusting, I'm bad, blah, 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 and the whole 9 yards, and the whole thing just kind of starts, spiraling out of control. And I just wanted to tell you guys that if you are, struggling on your health journey and maybe you've made a few small mistakes because let's face it, it's that time of year, temptation is everywhere. A lot of us are really wanting to eat all of the goodies, you know what I mean? And it's a real tough thing to kind of stay on track. Hey, Valentina. Hey, Merica. Hi, Ralph. Happy to have you. I want to encourage you to just be gentle with yourself, please. Let's give yourself a little bit of grace. Let's give yourself a little bit of love. I always encourage the people that I coach and my mentor and my customers and what have you. I encourage them to just let's make one better choice every day. Just one, okay? That's something that surely you can do. And even when I was at my heaviest, you guys, and I was up over 200 pounds, that was how I started. I didn't go flat, cut out all of the sugar, do 100 grams of fat for my keto macros every day, cut down to 20 grams of carbs, wham, bam, bam, just all in one sitting. I just started to say, okay, what's one thing that I can do that's better for myself today? Okay, I have that. Then tomorrow, let's do one more thing, and then one more thing, and then one more thing. And slowly you begin to build upon that. And as you do, you start to, before you know it, you have this nice foundation where you're like, huh, how did that happen? I'm kind of like on cruise control now, and things are I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So listen, if you've made a mistake, if you struggle from perfectionism, I see that Carol does. That's me too, girl. I feel you. I really, really struggle with perfectionism. So if you make a mistake, don't let it keep you there, please. Let's be gentle. Let's be kind to ourselves. If you eat something that you're not supposed to, you know what? Enjoy it. Savor it, eat it slowly, okay? But let's keep it stopped right there, and then let's continue moving, and let's make a better choice the rest of the day and tomorrow, because that's one thing that I used to share with you guys. Normally on Tuesdays when I share my story with you, I talk about how I was a binge eater. I'm a recovering binge eater, you guys. So if I have any binge eaters, if you want to give me some hearts below, I'll know what that means. But I used to use any small little mistake to keep me there, and one little mistake would turn into a 3-day binge fest, because I'm like, oh, well, it's Friday, might as well enjoy the weekend now because I ate, I don't know, a cookie. So what turns into, maybe an 80-calorie mistake would turn into, 4,000 calories because I would just binge the entire weekend long, okay? So let's be gentle. Let's make a better choice every day and just continue to build upon that. So that's tip 1, be gentle, okay? And let's not stay there, you guys. And just make one better choice every day. Because I have a lot of brand new people that are just starting keto, and you're beginning to feel overwhelmed, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so much. Let's start with one thing every day, you guys. I promise you, you can do it, okay? So the second tip that I have for you, and this is not just for your keto journey, but also I think this would really apply well to the holiday season, is let's be authentic, okay? And this has been my mantra because I really struggle with perfectionism, you guys, to detriment. You know what I mean? It comes from my childhood. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, where there was a lot of pressure to be the best at everything. And I did that in order to gain love from certain individuals that I really needed love and support from. So I have this real problem with perfectionism, and it's so bad that it can actually cause me to be a super procrastinator, and it can cause me to be super lazy. Because my motto is that if I can't be all in and give 100% of myself, then I don't want to do it at all. I just don't. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait till I have more energy, until I can pour 100% of myself into this activity. I'm just not going to do it. And tonight's the perfect example. I was sick in bed all day, and I really wasn't feeling up to going to the gym and going live. And you know what? I was just like, I'm just going to get on here and I'm going to do this because people need to hear this message. So even though I'm not perfect, even though I don't have makeup on and the whole 9 yards, like normally I get all dolled up and everything, like I'm going to push past my comfort zone, because you know what, you guys? What's the thing? I'm gonna have to read it here. My mantra is be authentic, not perfect, okay? Because authenticity is the most important thing in this world. People want to see the true and the very best version of you, and it doesn't matter what that is. And done is better than nothing. Right? So, maybe you've got a long laundry list of things that you need to do for the holidays, things that you need to do around the home. Maybe you're feeling super overwhelmed. And as a result of that, you struggle from perfectionism. You don't want to get it done at all. You don't want to do anything. So the result is that you just don't do anything at all. But how about you just do one little thing? One little thing is better than nothing, and done is better than perfect. And that's something that I would really encourage you on. Thanks, Bethany. I'm going to try and make it to the gym after this and just do a little bit of light weightlifting and a little bit of cardio. So thanks for sharing, Matt. I so appreciate that, you guys. The shares really help me, so I so appreciate you. And by the way, I forgot to mention in the beginning, I've been getting a lot of feedback that a lot of you aren't getting notifications for my live videos. So if you want to click on the video right now and click receive notifications, you'll make sure Facebook had an update so that whole thing turned off. So I wanted to answer Carol's question real quick. She was wanting peanut butter. Peanut butter you can have in moderation, okay? I would try and keep it to like a tablespoon or 2 every day. It needs to be all natural with no sugar. So yes and yes. Hey Jeff, happy to have you on tonight. Welcome Cheryl. So, okay, so first step is be gentle. Second step is be authentic, okay? Don't allow your addiction to perfection give you an excuse to be lazy, because that's something that I can sure do, okay? And the last tip that I want to share with you guys is I've been reading. I was totally changed by, I watched a YouTube video a year ago about by Mel Robbins. Do I have any Mel Robbins fans here? If I do, go ahead and comment Mel below. I would love to connect with you and chit chat with you. I'm such like a fangirl with Mel Robbins. I'm in love with her. So, and I got to see her at a live event last year. Actually, it was this year when I was down in Kentucky, and when she walked out on stage, I was like crying because I was like, oh my God, there she is. There's Mel Robbins. She's changed my life so much. What an inspiring woman, entrepreneur, the whole 9 yards, you guys. So she has developed this technique that's called the 5-second rule. So if you haven't watched her TED Talk on YouTube, it's like 10 or 15 minutes long. She doesn't really talk about it till the very end, so you can kind of fast forward a little bit. But she talks about the 5-second rule, and I picked up her book on Audible, and I've been listening to it for a few months now, and I'm just about to finish it. I've only got an hour left on the book, and I've just been really loving it, and I've been really putting it into practice. So if you're somebody that struggles with motivating yourself to either get started, or if you struggle from perfectionism like I do, and you just don't want to do something because you feel like you can't give 100% of yourself and it can't be perfect, read yourself the 5-second rule, because it's so amazing. So I'm going to teach you what it is real quick, but then I would encourage you to either read her book, do some more research, because my little explanation is really not going to do it justice. Yeah, Bethany was with me, right? And she's amazing. So the 5-second rule is basically where you trick your mind into action. And by doing that, you just count back. It's really easy. You just think about what you need to do. Like, let's say for me, after this, I need to go to the gym. So I'm just going to hang up on here. Maybe I'll respond to a few messages real quick, and I'll say 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's put our shoes on and go to the gym. And I'm just going to immediately start doing it. So this was a fun little trick she taught herself when she was struggling to get up and get out of bed because she was unemployed, going bankrupt, and having like just a whole bunch of different crisis things that were happening in her life at that time. Her marriage was about to come to an end. Her kids were at each other's throats, and all she needed to do was get up out of bed and make a few phone calls and try to find herself a job and submit some resumes and do some things that she really needed to do to change her life, but she just couldn't seem to get the motivation to do it. So one night she was watching TV and she saw a rocket take off, and they counted down, you know, from 10 down to 1. So she thought to herself, you know what, tomorrow morning, I'm going to count down like a rocket ship, and I'm going to spring out of bed. So when her alarm went off, rather than hitting the snooze button, which, does anybody suffer from the plague of hitting snooze? I know that is me. I can do it like 14 times. I struggle to just get right up out of bed. So if you do, comment snooze below. But she said that she was going to count down. Her alarm went off, and she did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just stood up out of bed and surprised herself that it worked. And it's amazing. There's actually a lot of science, a lot of cognitive science about why this trick works. And the stories in the book are absolutely epic and life-changing. I mean, she talks about people who were like about to commit suicide and jump off a bridge, and they remembered the 5-second rule, and they counted down, and they walked away, and they got some help. So it really is a neat little trick. If you're somebody who is struggling with perfectionism, who struggles with feeling lazy, who perhaps, I don't know, maybe the fear just binds you and you're just like, oh, but I'm so scared, I can't do it. Just go ahead and count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then do it. And don't even wait 1 second. As soon as you hit number 1, you want to make sure you're going ahead and pressing and moving forward. And I promise you guys, I use this trick at least once a day, if not multiple times a day. Every time I go live, I say a little prayer. I send you guys some love and some Reiki, and then I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I press that live button, because even though I've been doing this for over a year now and I've got hundreds of live videos, it's still scary every single time, and you just have to kind of motivate yourself and push yourself through that fear. So that is all that I had for you guys tonight. I wanted to keep it short and sweet and just kind of share with you what's been on my heart, because you know what? I was beating myself down today. I slept till about 3 or 4 o'clock. I was sick. I was not feeling well. And immediately what I started to do was to put myself down and think about all of the things that I should have done, that I could have done, that I would have done, that I wanted to do, that didn't get done. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's not about being perfect. It's about being authentic, being the best version of yourself, and being gentle. And then whatever it is you can do, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and get it done. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I hope you got some inspiration and motivation out of this. If you did, make sure you go ahead and give this video a quick share. Don't forget to follow me, send me a friend request. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you see me first on my page. And if you need any help with your keto journey, with your health journey, no matter what journey you are on, make sure you go ahead and send me a message, because I would be so honored. I would love to help you. So thank you guys. Hope you have a great night. I'll be back to chat with you again soon. Take care.